Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the one word series where we discuss the impact of a single word on a verse of the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah An-Najm, while talking about the Day of Judgment, He says about people and their efforts and their results, what does He say? وَأَلَّيْسَ لِلْإِنسَانِ إِلَّا مَا سَعَى. That a human being will only receive his efforts on the Day of Judgment. And what that means is that in this world, whatever effort he did towards Allah, that is what he will see on the Day of Judgment. To give you a good example of that, in this world, people look at results, they do not look at effort. For example, if you apply for a job and you really want this job and you write on your resume that I didn't get the good grades, but I worked really hard, no one's going to accept that. No one's going to look at your resume, oh well, he worked hard, because they don't actually know whether you worked hard or not. If you are a car salesman and your boss tells you, okay, well, how many cars did you sell today? And you say, I haven't sold any cars, but I worked really hard. If you say that, your boss is going to fire you. He's going to say, you're not selling any cars. So in this dunya, in this world, people look at results. Whereas in Allah's case, because He knows exactly what we're doing at every second, He actually looks at our efforts. So if someone is extremely talented, but they're lazy, then they actually will be held accountable, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them this blessing of having these talents, and they used them in the wrong way, or they didn't use them at all. And on the other hand, if you have somebody that is not as talented, but they work extremely hard, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward them according to their effort. And so that is the amazing thing about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He does not care about your results as much as He cares about the efforts that you make. And so I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He helps us to strive for His sake, and that He helps us to make effort for His service and in order to worship Him. Jazakumullahu khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.